In the quiet town of Willowbrook, there lived a man named Samuel who was known for his eccentricity. Samuel was a loner, living in a crumbling old house on the outskirts of town. He had always been fascinated by the supernatural and the occult, often spending his days reading books on magic and mysticism. One day, while delving into a particularly ancient and forbidden text, he stumbled upon a ritual that promised to bring him unimaginable wealth. Eager to change his miserable life, Samuel followed the ritual to the letter. He gathered rare ingredients, lit candles, and chanted incantations in the dead of night. To his surprise, his efforts seemed to have worked. A strange, shadowy figure materialized before him, an imaginary friend named Malachai. At first, Samuel was skeptical, but Malachai proved his existence by performing small miracles. He would help Samuel find lost items, predict winning lottery numbers, and offer advice on wise investments. With Malachai's guidance, Samuel's financial situation changed dramatically. He went from rags to riches, acquiring luxurious cars, a grand mansion, and all the material possessions he had ever dreamed of. However, as Samuel's wealth grew, so did Malachai's influence over him. Samuel became obsessed with accumulating more and more wealth, often at the expense of others. He cut off ties with his friends and family, convinced that he no longer needed anyone but Malachai. The once bustling town of Willowbrook now whispered with rumors of Samuel's mysterious riches and the shadowy figure that seemed to always accompany him. As the years passed, Samuel's once youthful appearance began to wither, his skin growing pale and eyes sunken. Malachai, on the other hand, seemed to thrive, his presence growing stronger with each passing day. People who encountered Samuel could sense an unnatural aura around him, a dark energy that sent shivers down their spines. One fateful night, as a terrible storm raged outside, Samuel grew desperate. He begged Malachai for more wealth, promising anything in return. Malachai, his voice now echoing with a sinister tone, agreed to fulfill Samuel's request, but at a terrible cost. The next morning, the townsfolk woke to find Samuel's mansion reduced to ashes, his vast fortune gone without a trace. Samuel himself was nowhere to be found. All that remained was a chilling message etched onto the scorched earth where his mansion once stood: beware the price of greed. The legend of Samuel and his imaginary friend spread like wildfire through Willowbrook, serving as a cautionary tale for generations to come. The townspeople learned that wealth gained at the expense of others, with the help of sinister forces, was bound to lead to a dark and dreadful end. And so, the once prosperous town of Willowbrook remained quiet, haunted by the echoes of a horror story that served as a reminder of the consequences of greed and the dangers of making deals with the unknown. Please like, share, and subscribe.